Let me ask you a question. Do you have a goal? Do you have a dream? Do you have plans? Do you have something that you want to achieve? And it's just rattling there in the back of your mind, and it's something that you just can't shake. You know, I heard once said that a dream is just something out there in the mystical air until it's written down and an action plan is put together on what you want to do to achieve your dreams and your goals. I was just at the grocery store picking up some stuff for dinner tonight, as my wife was at home with the kids and homeschooling and doing chores around the house. And I ran into an old friend that I used to work with years ago in the music business. And we would just 5-10 minutes there in the grocery aisles, just laughing it up, you know, remembering old times. And it brought me back to a time when the music business sort of went away. Boy, I was at a loss. Man, I didn't know, what am I going to do? This is the only thing I know to do. And a friend of mine introduced me into the insurance world, and that's why I got into it. But I'm an internet marketer. I'm someone that's used to doing things online. And I started marketing the insurance that I sold online. And as my business grew and grew and grew, some things changed in the insurance world, i.e. Obamacare and rules and regulations and the way things were sold, and everything was changing on me. And I was like, oh my God, here I go again. I'm having to reinvent the wheel a third time, it seems like, in just years. And so I sort of sat down with a little pad just like this right here. And I said, this is what I need to make each day. This is my goal. This is what I want to make, because as a father of 5 children and a husband and a family of 7, this is what, and to enjoy the lifestyle that we want to be able to enjoy, this is what I want to do. And so I just wrote down $800 per day, and I put it right there at the top of the pad. And then I just started saying, what do I need to do to make that? And so I wrote down, here are the products that I sell, here are the commissions that they pay out, here are the people who buy these particular types of products, here's the activity that I've got to get in front of those people that would buy this. And I knew, just because being in business long enough, that if I spoke to 25 people with this particular type of product, this is what I can reasonably expect to make. And so I just wrote out a plan. I took a dream, I took a goal, and I turned it into a plan, and I wrote it down. There's just something about, I know it sounds weird, it might even sound mystical, but there's just something about that happens inside a person, I believe, psychologically, that when they take the time to really just analyze, what do I want, write it down, and then go after it, man, dreams become reality. And so there is a training I did literally 3 years ago on $800 per day. I'm going to link it in the notes of this particular little shout out, and I want you to watch that. I want you to see how I made it a reality. And if you want to take this $800 per day challenge, here's what I would tell you to do. There's going to be a link in there where you can get a little notepad just like I've got. $25, we'll ship it out to you. But if get a piece of paper on copy paper, do something. But I say get a notebook, because here's the thing about having a journal like this. It allows you to say, today's date, here's what I want to do, here's how I plan about doing it, and then you journal each and every day what I did well, where I need to work, and all of a sudden this thing becomes an accountability partner for you. It starts showing you. And the greatest thing I have, this is an old one, this is not even the one I'm using anymore, but the greatest thing I like doing is going back and seeing my notes from weeks ago, months ago, years ago, and say, okay, here's an idea I had, here's what I wanted to do, here's how I felt like I could make it happen. And I come over here to the next page. Oh, and here are the results from the day after. I'm telling you, when you get intentional about what you want to do, it's amazing to see what happens. So grab that training for free. I'm going to offer it for free right now in there. And if you don't have one of these, invest $25. Get you a nice journal, because there's just something about having something nice, having something that you're going to write down intentionally each day. You'll be amazed how when you start investing the time, a little bit of money into, hey, this is my book of dreams. and it's going to take my dreams and turn them into reality. There's just something about what happens when you take that intentional effort, because you start getting things in motion. You're physically moving. You're physically seeing things happen right in front of you. The ideas in your head are coming on paper. It makes it a whole lot easier to transition from just thinking about success to becoming successful in whatever it is you're wanting to do.